Hi there, everybody. Hello, hello. Glad to see you here. Glad to see your comments there. This is week five, number webinar number five, and today we're going to continue talking about the grammar, then vocabulary, and other things that you've learned this week. But first of all, how are you today? You can write number one in the chat if you're doing great, and number two if you're not so good. Oh, you're asking me how about my mood. I'm just great today. Thank you for asking. I hope that you're great today too. So, really hope that everything is fine for you. And now we can start. So, this is week five, webinar five. And this week you have learned the different words about the jobs and also the present simple tense. But before we start, I want you to watch a video with me, and I want you to try to guess these professions. So here will be the quiz called What Am I? Jobs and Occupations. And in this quiz, you need to read these jobs descriptions, and then you need to try to guess what these jobs are. So for example, if it's like the person who works at school, maybe it's a teacher. I'm pretty sure that it's a teacher. So I hope you understand how to play this quiz. So I'm going to open the video for you. So just a second, and we can watch together. So let's start. Good luck, everybody. So here you read the clues and ask questions. I hope that you are ready. And we can start. So what am I? I work in a restaurant. I cook and I'm in charge of the kitchen. So and then yes, that's very good. Yeah, this can also That's yours, guys. You guessed this one, then it's pretty good. Good for you.
Ну, як враження? Незвичніше за незвичне. Бодо, будивав.
Hi there, my name's Chris Americos, and I've been
This one for a second. We don't need the advertisement. And now finally we can watch. So the next one, I drive a car, I pick people up, and I take people home. course, that's a teacher. Very nice. I'm a teacher. I visit many countries. I work in a company and I control an airport. That's a very responsible job. That's a pilot. You knew this one? That's very good. Grammar components. Thank you. And I this word will be different because of that argument. It's bad that it's clever and improvement that it's dangerous. Listen, I grow plants. I also clean vehicles. And I sometimes drive a tractor. Yeah, sounds funny. So that's a farmer. And if you guess this one, then good. I drive in a big red truck. I sometimes climb ladders and I run tires. Do you know anything about this job? That's a firefighter. And my first hobbies. I climb mountains and I sometimes use a truck. Yeah, sounds fun. So this person is an astronaut. Alrighty. So I hope that you guessed not one, not two. I'm pretty sure that you got guessed all the jobs here. And maybe you have learned some new jobs for you, and that's very good. And now it's time for us to revise the grammar. And here we're going to talk about the present simple tense. So, what is it, present simple tense? First of all, let's say when we can use this tense, and then we can talk about these tense structure and also different forms of sentences. First of all, present simple tense. Why it's called present? Because it is the tense that we use to talk about the things that are true now. So one of the options that we use to talk about the present simple tense is true facts about us or true facts about other people. For example, I live in Ukraine. Okay, you lived there before, you live in Ukraine now, and you will live in Ukraine in the future. So this means true fact about you, and you have this all the time. So that is called true facts in present simple. Also, you can use the present simple tense to talk about your habits. What does it mean? Habits, these are the things that you do from time to time or maybe every day and you're used to these things. For example, I wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning and you don't change that. You always wake up at 7 o'clock in the morning, and this is the true fact about you. This is your habit to be. To be certain, if we can say so. So, this is your habit. And also, we can use the present simple tense to talk about well known and general facts. So, for example, um, the earth is round, yeah, water boils at 100 degrees, and so on. So, that is when we use the present simple tense. And now let's have a look at its structure. So, as all tenses, present simple tense has the next structure of the sentence. You have the subject. This can be nouns or pronouns or personal names. Then you've got the verb. And according to the subject, your verb will be changed. So if you have the words I, you, we, and they, or equal words to I, we, you, and they, you just add the verb without any endings. You don't change anything. You have this verb as it was before. Like I live, yes, you live. But if you have a he, she, or it, and you have the words equal to he, she, and it, you need to add s or es ending to the verb. So, like he works, she works, and so on. Here you can see this information in the affirmative or positive sentence. If you have I, we, you, and they, you use live and there are no endings. I live, you live, we live, and they live. So nothing changes here. But if we use he, she, or it, in this case, you add s ending, and sometimes you need to add es ending. It happens because the third person, he, she, and it, really need this ending here. Well, that was affirmative sentence, and now it's time for us to talk about the negative sentence. And in this case, you want to show that some things are not true about you, about your family, friends, and just any people in the world, or maybe not even people. For this, we need to use small words. I call them helpers. So for I, you, we, and they, you need to use the word don't. And it means like no, no. Um, I don't live in Ukraine, for example, or we don't live in Ukraine, or they don't live in Ukraine. So you just add don't, and you don't change anything here. So it was with no endings before, and it still with no endings. Then if you have he, she, or it, this information's here, you need to use the word doesn't. Doesn't is used here because you cannot use don't, and these he, she, it forms, they need something to make them different from I, you, we, and they. And that's why we've got not do but does, not don't but doesn't. But pay attention that you have no endings here as well. You're saying he doesn't live, she doesn't live. it doesn't live. But you don't say it doesn't lives, he doesn't lives. You don't have any endings here. So it's just like doesn't, and that's it. You don't need anything else. Well, interrogative form here, let's say what it means and what we have in this form. So interrogative form, it means the question when you want to ask somebody about something. And if you need to make up a question in the present simple form, you simply put do or does at the beginning of the sentence. And again, you don't have any endings. It's just like, does he live? Does she live? And that's it. You don't need to add anything else. Like that's enough for this form. Nothing more, nothing special. You leave it as it is. Okay, just to sum up, 3 forms: affirmative, negative, and interrogative. And then you use these forms with endings or no endings. And you need to remember that present simple tense is used to talk about the things which are true facts in the present, your habits in the present, and also general scientific facts. So it's time to practice a little bit. And here we have present simple affirmative task first. So guys, you need to look at these pictures on the left, and you need to choose these words from the box to complete the sentences. So for example, you've got Sam and pizza. Let's choose what we can have here. Write in the comments, please. Okay, so for this one, we can use Sam eats. Yeah, you can think about this one, even though we don't have it here. But if we look at the words that we already have here, we can use the word likes, probably. So Sam likes pizza, or Sam eats pizza. So I'm gonna just have a line here just to make sure you don't think it's like likes and eats at the same time. So these two options, we can use them just like this. Okay guys, what about Kate? Kate often a bath in the morning. Let's choose this one, and don't forget that we need to use it in the present simple affirmative. So guys, I see that you're writing exercise on the right, but we are doing exercise on the left. This one with the pictures. Sam likes pizza, and Kate often a bath in the morning. So please be attentive. Okay, guys, I don't understand why you're writing this one. So guys, one more time, we're doing exercise that is on the left. We're discussing this one. We're not discussing exercise 2 yet. Because I'm talking about one thing and you're talking and writing about another one. Well, it's a little bit difficult for you and for me both to understand each other. So Kate often has a bath in the morning. That's true. Okay, but then we've got Jane, and Jane, her hair every morning. So what can you say about this one? Mm, you think washes, but she has this thing. Is it when you wash? I think this one, Jane brushes her hair every morning. That's a hairbrush, and she uses this hairbrush to brush her hair. Yeah, kind of a poem. I made a poem with this. Okay, so then let's have a look at Mike. Yeah, and TV every day. And I can see you writing your first answers. Mike watches TV every day. Okay, that's very good. Then let's write about Sarah. Sarah, her homework every day. And I can already see what Valeria is writing. Valeria is really active today. But what about other people? Please, guys, everybody write your answers. It's not just one person. Everybody needs to be active. So Sarah does her homework every day, and that was correct. Then Betty, the clothes at the weekend. What do you think about this one? Betty washes the clothes. Yes, that's right. She washes the clothes at the weekend. Good. Then Paul and shopping every Saturday. What can you say about this one? Please, everybody, write your answers, not one or two people. We're working together. So Paul, I can see, goes shopping every Saturday, and that's true. Very nice. Anita, the bed every morning. You can look at this picture and it's going to help you understand what she does every morning to her bed. Okay, then. So Anita, you think it's makes the bed every morning. I can't disagree, that's true. Then it always rain in winter. Can we say rain? Can see your answers here like rain, but can we say rain only? Or maybe we need to add accent in here. So I would say it always rains in winter. Then Carol, English in London. And I can already see your answers. You're very smart, guys. Carol teaches English in London. That's very good. And then we've got two more sentences in this exercise. So Frank and English at school, and Peter often his kite in the garden. So what can you say? Makes? I would say Frank studies English at school because he's a student. Then Peter often his kite in the garden. By. Why by? I don't have this word here. Probably I cannot really see it. So Peter flies. Peter often flies his kite. So it means that he makes his kite to fly. We can say so. Hey, nice work with this one, guys. You're doing so good today. And let's move to the exercise on the right finally. And here you need to write the number of the sentence, if it's 1, 2, or 3, and so on. And then choose don't or doesn't. So I don't swim well or I doesn't swim well. Just pick one answer. And don't forget to write the number. Okay, the correct answer is I don't swim well. That's true. Then you and speak English. Here you need to choose again if it's don't or doesn't. So guys, what do you think? It's number 2. Okay, you don't speak English. Then he and write poems if it's don't or doesn't. Okay, then your answers, please. He doesn't write poems. That's true. Okay, but what about she and teach math? Don't or doesn't here. Okay, I can see from Valeria. Yeah, that Valeria did everything. What about others? So yeah, she doesn't teach math. That's true. Then it live in Australia. Don't or doesn't. And yes, you know that it is used with doesn't, so we use it doesn't live in Australia. We've got 2 more. We and they play the piano and read newspapers. So guys, just write in the chat if you think we will have the same options for these 2 sentences or not. Do we have do, don't everywhere, or doesn't everywhere, or we have don't and doesn't and don't? So what do you think? Well, actually, you are right, because here we've got these 2 options. Don't here, because we and they're both used with don't. So if you know about this, that's very good. And let's move on. And here is one more thing that you need to remember about the grammar. The word enjoy. So I hope, guys, that you know what it means enjoy. And if you don't really remember, you can have a look at this and I can remind you. The word enjoy means like. So if you want to say I like something, then you can say I enjoy something, and the meaning will be literally the same. So it's just the same meaning here. But with the verb enjoy, we only use this word and verb ing. So what does it mean, verb ing? You already know the verbs like play, read, study, watch, and so on. And verb plus ing, or in other words, gerund. This is the form where we add ing ending to our verb. Like, we enjoy playing cards. We don't say we enjoy to play cards. It's incorrect. We cannot use an infinitive after the verb enjoy. Only we enjoy playing. And you need to remember that enjoy goes with ing. We enjoy playing cards. I enjoy reading. He enjoys going to the cinema, and so on and so forth. So, guys, just try to remember about this. And except for enjoy that we can use in these ideas, what we like or dislike, we can also use the word like, love, don't like, and hate. And they will be also used with a gerund. So, for example, I love reading, I love watching TV, but I like going to the cinema, but I don't like washing the dishes, or maybe I hate doing sports, and so on. So like can also be used with a gerund, and it can be used with enjoy can be used with gerund, and like, love, and don't like or hate can also be used with gerund. So it's time to practice a little bit, guys. And now it's time for us to see how well you understand this. And here we've got exercise 1 on the left, guys. And here you need to fill in the gaps with the verbs in brackets. And in this case, you need to use like, love, hate, and the verbs in brackets must be with ing form. So what does it mean? I like go out with friends. You cannot leave it as it is here. You cannot say I like go out with friends, or I cannot say something different. Here we need to use gerund. So today we're talking about how to use it with ing form. So I like going out with friends. Yeah, I see that you have already written number 1. Okay, but I want you to do this and write in the chat from 2, sorry, to 10. So she doesn't like play any sport. And I can see the first answer from Valeria. She doesn't like playing any sport. Well, probably this happens, but don't forget that you have this ing form. Then number 3, he hates, and then the word cook. We need ing form here as well. He hates cook, and I can see your answer here. He hates cooking. Okay, very nice. Number 4, she loves, and the word swim here. What can you say about this one? She loves swimming. I can see it from you. Very good. Then number 5, I like dance. And this one, I like dancing. That's right. Number 6, my mother loves sing. And I can see from Valeria, my mother loves singing. Yes, that's right. Then 7, he hates, and the word dance. And your answer is already there. He hates dancing. Okay, nice work. Number 8, I like read books. So what can you say about this one? I like reading books. And number 9, number 10, finally, they love and play games. And also he likes and run. So let's just do this. We can do this. We can finish this one without mistakes, I'm pretty sure. Okay, I can see you. They love playing games. Yes, that's true. And also he likes running. That's correct. Very nice. Nice work, guys. And now we can look at exercise 2 and write down a sentence with each picture using like, love, and hate. So for example, picture number 1, this boy likes, or maybe even loves reading. What about number 2? She likes playing tennis. You write this to me. She likes playing tennis. Okay, nice. Then number 3, he loves swimming. Yes, why not? Number 4, he likes writing. And he loves listening to music. And they like dancing. Okay, what about number 7 and 8? He likes playing computer games. Yes, that's right. And the last one, they love singing. Okay, very good, guys. Nice work. So here you can see, I'm sorry, I skipped it quickly. Here you can see the answers for you just to check one more time. If you missed something, going, playing, cooking, swimming, dancing, singing, dancing again, reading, playing, and running. So it's time for Q&A, and if you have questions about the grammar, you can ask me right now. So just go ahead and write your comments down below about the grammar. But if you have no questions, then write that you don't have any questions or send a minus. And I can see the first sentence from Valeria, no questions. Okay, that's good that you understand this. Okay, very nice. Okay, any other questions, guys? I don't really see them. Does it mean that you have no questions? But if you don't have any questions, you can just write in the chat. So it means that I don't waste my time on waiting. Okay. So probably no questions. Okay, I understand. And now it's time for us to play a little bit and also remember these professions. First of all, let's look at the picture on the left here and tell me what jobs do you recognize here? So for example, construction worker. I guess he's on the left or maybe on the right too. I'm not really good at these people. Okay, what can you see? Pilot, nurse, farmer. Okay, good. What about others? Okay. Any other jobs here? Carpenter. Wow. You know this word. That's very good. Okay, nice. So now we're going to play a game. You can see this game on the right. And in this game, we need to match the pictures and the jobs. And then we need to complete the sentences about these jobs. So wait a second. Let me show you the game. And then we can start. So let's choose this one. So here we have 4 pictures. And here we have 4 words: doctor, police officer, farmer, and firefighter. So these jobs, they will be like 1, 2, 3, and 4. And you need to say 1, who's that? 2, who's that? So you just need to say about every person, every single person in this picture. So guys, just go ahead and write where you think these people are and what jobs we can see here. Okay, you think that doctor, we're gonna start with doctor. It's picture 3.
A doctor.
Yeah, and eventually we've got farmer as well in picture 2. Okay, and police officer and firefighter, they are here.
A firefighter.
So that's pretty cool. Okay, nice work. Then here we've got some different jobs. Again, pictures from 1 to 4, and driver, teacher, chef, and hairdresser. So guys, just your answers, please. Driver, teacher, chef, and hairdresser. And I'm gonna match according to your answers in the chat. Right then, yeah. So this one, the first guy, that's hairdresser.
A hairdresser.
And the last guy, that's a driver. And of course, teacher and chef, they
A
just
teacher.
change their places. Okay, here we need to look at the person and we need to say if it's he or she. So guys, you can write in the chat if it's he or she. Yeah, so it's definitely he.
He is.
And then let's look at this picture and let's try to guess who he is. Is he a farmer, a chef, or a firefighter? So just guys, send in the chat below who you think this person is. And of course, this is a chef.
A chef. A chef.
And then we need to look at a chef again and we need to say what chefs do. So grows, arrests, helps, cooks, and teaches. So just pick one and say a chef grows or arrests or helps or cooks or teaches. Of course, he cooks.
Cooks.
Yes, but we need to choose what he cooks. A chef cooks a car, fires, food, students, or sick people. Yeah, kind of funny, isn't it? Sounds pretty funny. So of course she or he cook. They cook just students. Yeah, no, just kidding. They cook food.
Food.
Okay, this person. Let's pick if it's he or she. So this one, it's he, of course.
He is.
Then he is a hairdresser, a farmer, or a police officer. Just look at the picture. And of course, he's a farmer. That's true.
A farmer. A farmer.
And then a farmer grows, cuts, drives, teaches, or arrests. Just comment there, please. And you're right here. Of course, a farmer grows.
grows.
But we need to say what he grows. Fires, food, students, criminals, or sick people. So your answer is food, right?
Food.
Of course. What about this guy? Need to say if it's he or she. Well, it's easy. Of course, it's he.
He is.
Well, and he is a teacher, a police officer, or a doctor. Just write in the comments there. Yes, he's a police officer. Very nice.
A police officer. A police officer.
And here we need to say what police officers do. Arrests, grows, cooks, cuts, and puts out. So what do you think? Yes, you're right. This is arrests.
Arrests.
But we need to say what he arrests or who he arrests. Food, a car, criminals, students, or sick people. What do you think? Of course, he arrests criminals.
Criminals.
That's good. Okay, this person, let's see what we can say about this person. And yeah, that's he
He is.
And what is his job, guys? Doctor, firefighter, or driver? And you're right here. He's a doctor.
A
Good.
doctor. A doctor.
Then a doctor helps, arrests, cooks, drives, or grows. A doctor helps.
Helps.
Yes, but we need to say he helps what? Sick people, criminals, car, food, or fires. And of course, these are sick people.
Sick people.
Okay, this one. That's he again.
He is.
Well, firefighter, chef, or a teacher? Probably a teacher.
A teacher. A teacher.
Then a teacher cooks, grows, teaches, arrests, or drives. Of course, a teacher teaches. Yeah, it would be strange if he didn't teach anybody.
Teaches.
Then a teacher teaches a car, food, students, criminals, or hair. Hair, yeah. I'm just kidding. Your answer is students, and I agree with you.
Students.
Okay, let's do one more about this one. And you tell me if it's he or she. Of course, it's he.
He is.
And then a teacher, a driver, or a police officer. Probably a driver.
A driver. A driver.
Yes. Then a driver helps, cuts, drives, cooks, or teaches. This can be easy. Driver drives. That's
Drives.
true. And what does the driver drive? Driver drives a car.
A car.
That's good. Okay, guys, we're ready with this one. So it's time for us to move on. And here we are going to talk about some kids. I am going to show you who these kids are. And wait a second. So here we've got some kids. You can see the letters instead of their names. So it's like A, B, C, D, E, F. And here we've got some likes and dislikes of these people. So we've got swimming, football, ballet, tennis, and roller skating, and riding a bike. And we need to, you need to choose one person you like most of all, A, B, C, D, E, or F, and you need to complete the sentences about this person. So guys, I'm going to use letter A, and you'll need to choose between B, C, D, E, and F. So I can say that A likes football and swimming, but doesn't like ballet and riding a bike or cycling. I can also say cycling. It's totally fine to say like this. So guys, I'm waiting for you to pick one person you like and write about this person. Don't forget to say the letter. Don't forget to say if it's B, C, D, E, or F. So I'm waiting, and I'm going to read your descriptions of these people. Just 1 minute for you to think and write. B. This girl likes ballet and playing tennis. She doesn't like swimming and rollerblading. Oh, I think it's B. I think she doesn't like football and swimming. Because I think probably you looked at C, but you were talking about B. Okay, what about others? So guys, you can send information about others. For example, C or D. Nobody told about C and D, and also E and F. So just write your comments about this. So please, maybe I can help you with C. Yes. So C likes football and riding a bike, but doesn't like roller skating and swimming. If you want, you can write a little bit more about others, what you can see. Or D likes tennis and swimming, but doesn't like rollerblading and riding a bike or cycling. And E likes cycling and rollerblading, but doesn't like tennis and ballet. And finally, F likes rollerblading and ballet, but doesn't like football and tennis. And you can say the word hates, of course. It's totally fine. Okay, guys, it's time to move on. And here is vocabulary Q&A, so you can ask me questions about the words. But also, I had a request that somebody doesn't really understand how to form the present simple tense. So I'm going to get back to that slide. Yes, and I'm going to show you. This one was the present simple. And now you can think about other questions for the vocabulary. But if you don't have any questions, then just write that you don't have any questions. So here it is. just a few words to sum up. Present simple tense is used to talk about true facts in the present and also habits. The form is first you say the subject, I, you, we, they, he, she, or it, and then you say the verb and some details. If you have I, you, we, they, you don't change the verb. If you have he, she, it, you add s ending. In negative, for I, you, we, they, you add don't. For he, she, it, you add doesn't. And for question forms, do and does go to the first place, and do goes with I, we, you, and they, and does goes with he, she, and it. So that is what we have about the grammar. You asked me to explain this one more time, so I explained this to you. And now, guys, you can write the questions for about the vocabulary. So if you have questions, then just go ahead and ask me. It's totally fine. Yeah. And I have one small question to you. I cannot see your questions to me, but I'm really wondering what do you want to be in the future? What would be your future job? Just write in the comments, please, what you wanted to have as a profession in the future. And I'm going to read your comments there. I'm really interested in that. So what do you want to be in the future? Just write about this. Yeah, just share what you want to be in the future. What's your future profession as you want? And then we can say goodbye. Valeria wants to be a vet. Okay, that's a really nice job. You really want to help animals. That's good. What about others? What do you want to be in the future? I want to be a dancer. You like to dance, Alexandra? I see. Okay, cool. So thank you for sharing. I want to be a businessman. Okay, yeah, why not? Why not? I want to be a designer. Okay, all jobs are important, guys. And no matter what you want to be in the future, you will succeed. I'm pretty sure in that. And English will help you. So thank you for being here and for being active on this webinar. Wish you to have a really nice week. See you on Friday at the same time, at the same place. Goodbye.